Well, what have we got here? Plastic bags filled with various other plastic bags, cups, chopsticks. Could this be a bunch of traditional Chinese breakfast foods? Let's find out. 大家好，我是 Surat 在中国. Hey everyone, it's Surat in China. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having a glorious day. It is a simply fantastic day here in Shenzhen. The sun is shining, the skies are blue. It's absolutely lovely outside. And I thought that I would give you guys a little glance at my morning neighborhood here, what I see every day on my way to work. And also, I decided to show you some very traditional Chinese breakfast fare. Now, I've talked a lot about my favorite breakfast in China, that being Changfen, and how much I love things like baozi and fried noodles and things like that. So I thought I would show you just exactly what a typical Chinese breakfast looks like. Now, I've gone out today and I've bought 4 different breakfast items and one typical breakfast drink, which, surprise, surprise, is not coffee. But before we look at those, do a guy a favor. If you like the content that you're seeing and you want to see more, by all means, I'm happy to make it. But help me to grow this channel as well by very simply hitting that subscribe button below and throwing me a thumbs up if you like and appreciate my content. It's absolutely free and it really goes a long way in helping YouTube to find and share my videos with other people. But now, with that out of the way, let's take a look at some traditional Chinese breakfast items, and I'll show you just how much I paid for this massive feast. Let's go. All right, I've got 4 bags here, and in total today, for all of this delicious food, I paid a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, $4. Not even kidding you, $4. And each one of these bags in itself could be a meal, with the exception of one, and I'll show you that right now. And this is very common, is to get a little plastic bag like this with a straw and a sealed in a plastic bag straw. They are very concerned about safety here and being sanitary. Looks like your typical little coffee cup. I'm going to pop it open, put in my straw, and as you can see, certainly not coffee coming out of there. This is sweetened soy milk, doujiang. Now, doujiang is a very popular breakfast drink in China. Oftentimes, if you're just going to get the doujiang, you will get it with a youtiao. Youtiao, which I'll put a picture of right here, I didn't get today. It's a little bit too oily for me, but it is also known as a Chinese donut. And many people will pop the lid off this and dip the donut inside and eat it that way. It is freaking delicious. For an extra 20 cents, I could have gotten one of those, but considering the array of food I have in front of me right now, I decided to avoid that one for today. So, sweetened soy milk, it's warm and it is absolutely delicious. Okay, which one next? Let's go to this one here. This one here came from a little vendor right downstairs outside of my building. And very quick and easy. Once again, chopsticks. And I've got this little dish here of, I'm sure you'll be able to see it, mixed noodles. Now these noodles are mixed with typically some peanuts, some pickled radish, some green onion, and some sauce. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? It absolutely smells delicious. And once again, this quite sizable bowl, more than enough for breakfast for a person, is $1. One. Now I'm going to give it a taste test here before we move on to the next bags of food. All right, so as you can see here, oh, it looks really good. Smells really good. I did get her to put some la jiao, which is spicy sauce on it. So la jiao jiang. La jiao is the peppers. La jiao jiang. Jiang is sauce. So let's see how it goes here. Mm. 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 Wow. Wow, it's got some kick to it. It's quite spicy. You know, you've been in China for a long time when you can pick up a peanut with chopsticks, no problem. Mm. Mm. I better have another sample of this, just to make sure. Mm. Mm. Fantastic. I love the flavor. She basically has the pre-weighed out bowls of noodles that she then puts into a little basket into boiling water to cook the noodles through, puts it into a bowl with the other ingredients, mixes it up, pours it back into the original bowl, and away you go. So I'm going to put that off to the side for right now. Like I said, this is a lot of food here. I don't plan on eating this all at once. Next bag, let's go for this one. Now this bag represents 2 meals, or 2 different food types anyway. So let's go in again. This was the more expensive one. This one was um, just over $2, $2.20. Yeah, $2.20. So in here I've got one little bag. I don't know if you can see what's in there yet. Some steamed buns. Another little bag here. My cat is going crazy with some more steamed buns. And again, these are quite hefty sized steamed buns. They are not the little teeny tiny ones that you see in some places. And then the last little bag is 2 of my absolute favorites. These are called tea eggs, chadan. The buns are called baozi, the steamed bread rolls. So let's take a look and see what I've got. So, like I said, they are sizable. It's a good sized bun. Each one is 30 cents. 30 cents for this. It is hot. It is freshly made. They're making them actually as you buy them first thing in the morning. I don't know which one this is, so let's take a bite and see. Mm. As you can see from the green vegetable material inside, this is a chai bao. Chai means vegetables, so this is a bao means buns. This is a vegetable bun. Very common, very popular here as far as stuffed buns go. Typically, you will find mushroom and some green leafy vegetables, carrots, things like this in there, and they're delicious. So I got a couple of those. For a lot of people, 2 of these buns is enough for breakfast. So let's take a look at the other buns here. Mm. Mm. Oh, this is nice. This is ground pork, again with a little bit of vegetable mixed in. And again, 1.5 renminbi, so 30 cents. So this is a ro bao. Ro meaning wheat, or sorry, meat, not wheat, meat, and bao meaning bun. Mm. Very, very nice. Sometimes you get them, they're very oily inside. You couldn't do this without making a mess on the table. But this is very lean pork and very, very delicious. Mm. Oh, those are good. So again, those are 30 cents each. And then here, we've got one of my absolute favorites. And these are tea eggs. Let me just give this a bit of a peel. They cook so long in the tea mixture that they're incredibly easy to peel. They usually just fall, the shells just fall right off them. So there we go. Mm, mm. As you can see inside, the egg yolk takes on a bit of a darker color on the outside. That's because it is soaking in tea, and that's what gives it its unique flavor. And these type of, normally when I eat a boiled egg, I would put a little bit of salt with it, a little salt and pepper to make it taste better. With tea eggs, I don't put anything with it. They're just delicious. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, so good. Once again, That's 1.5 renminbi each, so 30 cents for each one. Mm. And now on to the final bag. I'm getting full just from taking bites of all these things. Once again, the obligatory chopsticks and a little plastic satchel of sauce, hot. And then inside the bag, my favorite breakfast in China, probably my favorite breakfast anywhere, to be quite honest. Give you a look at that. There's some spicy sauce and some pickled radish inside. Oh, so good. Pop this baby open and show you. So this is basically it's a broad wide noodle. It starts its life as liquid, poured onto a sheet in a Changfen machine, where it is steamed. The chef will add different ingredients. This guy actually quite like it. He puts a little bit of ground pork, an egg, some green onion, and some little pieces of lettuce. He steams it all together, mixes it up into a big pile, chops it up, throws it into the container, and then I got him to add a little bit of spicy sauce and some pickled radish. Changfen. Changfen, I don't really think it translates into English properly, other than it's a, a wide noodle or a flat noodle. That's all it really. There isn't a proper name for it, like there's buns or noodles, things like that, on the fried noodles like the other ones. Okay, or mixed noodles, I guess they're not fried. So he basically untied a little bag. I usually grab it by the corners. Oh, it's fighting me. So that it makes a little spout here. And then I pour it out onto my Changfen. There we go. So let me just give you a look at this here. That's in its completed form. Oh, I can't wait. Typically, if I'm craving Changfen and it's the weekend, I don't have a lot of energy or desire to get up and go roam around outside of the house, I will just order. But when you order from some places, you'll pay 16, 18, even more. And that's renminbi, so still $3 or $4. Whereas going down to the little stand first thing in the morning, once again, this delectable little dish was 6 renminbi, $1.20. So let's have a taste of the Changfen. Now it looks kind of weird. I mean, it does have a kind of odd look to it, but oh, this is good. This is really, really nice. Again, it's got the spicy sauce, so I'll mix some of that around. It's got these little pickled bits of radish. Mm, mm, mm. Sitting right next to the spicy sauce. Woo! It's got a little bit of kick. Oh yeah. Mm. Oh, I love it. Definitely still is and always has been my absolute favorite breakfast food in China. So once again, let's get this all lined up here. So you can see what $4 will get you for breakfast in China. Let me open this all up again here. All right, let's take a look here. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see here. So once again, here we've got the Changfen, which is the broad noodle with the spicy sauce on top. The I'm not really sure what type of gravy it is. It's not really a mushroom gravy. It's just a brown sauce. It's delicious though. Really, really good. 6 renminbi, $1.20. Then we've got our mixed noodles here. They're not fried noodles, they're boiled. You can get fried noodles out there. You can get so many other types of noodles. There's different options for noodles. You can get the round noodles, you can get the flat noodles, you can get rice noodles, you can get wheat noodles. Unbelievable. Again, 6 renminbi, so another $1.20 here. Then we've got this tea egg, one of my absolute favorites. And look at this, how easily, even with one hand, I can peel the shell off this. It's just insane how easily it comes apart. And again, that's 1.5 renminbi, so 30 cents. And then over here we've got the baozi, the steamed buns. We have the robao, the pork bun, and the vegetable bun here. Each one of these is substantial in size. You don't need too many. And they're 1.5 each, so again, 30 cents each. So all told, oh, and then of course, can't forget the soy milk as well, which is also, is that 1.5? Or that's 2 renminbi. So that's 2 renminbi is 40 cents. So 40 cents for the soy milk. So altogether here, just slightly 20 cents or so over 4 Canadian dollars for much more food than a person would need for breakfast. I don't plan on eating all of this right now, of course. However, I did want to show you guys a bit more about what life is like here in China. Absolutely delicious. I love it. There's so many options. Love it. What can you get back in Canada for $4 for breakfast? I don't know. Maybe an egg McMuffin? Maybe. Probably not anymore even. Maybe a donut and a coffee, a small coffee. No, I don't even think you can get a donut and a coffee for $4 anymore. So yeah, welcome to my life. This is a typical day in China for most people. They will typically get this for breakfast, mind you. They won't get all of this. This is just too much food. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys and share with you. I hope you enjoyed the video today. And if you have any ideas or suggestions for upcoming videos, please let me know in the comments below. I always love to hear from you guys. And other than that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help brother hit 10,000 subscribers sometime this year in 2025. And otherwise, we will see you in the next video. Zaijian.